Hey guys, it's Zach, and I know I haven't made a video in a couple days, so I apologize for that. But I've been a little bit busy, and as you can see, I have a new background. This will probably be my background. I really like it. It's a nice red velvet, and it's just, here if I can zoom out. It's just on this nice board I have. And yeah, so I'm copying Sam, samv.com. We're actually really good friends off YouTube, so don't think that I'm like copying him, but I am. But I did not delete my videos like him because I think it's kind of fun to go through old videos, but he's different that way, I guess. Whoa, I thought that was going to fall over. Scary. So yeah, this look is kind of red carpet. It's a nice smoky eye, just kind of going back to the basics with a little bit of the Zach flair, as you can see. So it has some crystals on it as well. And just a nice berry lip with Viva Glam 6. And yeah, I'm going to start doing some latex prosthetics, so I think that'll be really fun. Never made a face cast before, but I'm making my negative. I know that looks nothing like me right now because it's just a negative, but when I make the positive, I'll show you guys. And I can sculpt clay on it, and I can use all of these pints of latex I got from my theatrical supply store. I got castor oil, castor sealer, all of the things you need to make awesome prosthetics. So yeah, I like horror makeup a lot too. So if you guys want to stay and subscribe to me for that, those will be in later videos this week. Okay, so if you want to see how to achieve this look, keep on watching. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is use my Put a Lid on It primer. Just taking that on one finger, spreading that evenly across the eyelid. A little bit under as well. I've already done foundation and contour, as you can see. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is take a tapered Sigma blending brush. This is the tapered blending E40. Just taking that with, is it E or F? Yeah, E. Okay, I'm just taking that with Wedge Eyeshadow by MAC, which is like one of my all-time favorite must-have eyeshadows from MAC. Then, taking a little piece of tape, just putting that on. Feels so weird when you're like trying to close your eyes. And since this requires a lot of blending, I'm going to do some of the blending off, but just applying the color I'm going to do on. Sorry, you can hear my screaming brothers probably. Okay, so while I'm just blending this, I'm going to do what I call my V blending again, which nothing to do with V-Nail, but I do love her. But I'm just blending in a V formation, so just like that. Zoom in. Alright, and now once I have that all blended and ready, I'm going to do my second color, which is going to kind of contrast this sunset eye. It's a smoky eye, but this style is called a sunset eye. So the second color I'm going to use is called Charcoal Brown. It's the same color I use as my contour color. And my lighting will be different also in my newer videos, but for today I just thought this would work. Taking that on the same brush, so just a little bit more of an intense brown. Now that is done. Now off camera I'm going to take charcoal, sorry, not charcoal, the black. This is so embarrassing, can't remember it. I'm not going to edit this out because I think it's funny, but it's the black from MAC, Gesso. Just going to put an annotation in about that. Okay, so I'm taking this mystery color that I can't remember, which makes me seem like a terrible makeup artist, and putting that on that V shape again. And then to blend that further, I'm just going to take that same color, kind of diffuse it, take it with this MAC blending brush. I think this is the 224, yes. And I'm just blending that in that V shape again. And off camera, I'm going to put this on my lid. All right, everybody. Sorry. And so sorry about that confusion. That color is Carbon. Wow, my voice is jacked up. But yeah, as I was saying, that color is Carbon. It's just a matte black from MAC. One of the best eyeshadows from MAC. I would definitely suggest getting it. No other black eyeshadow compares, period. Okay, so now the thing I'm going to use for my highlight is going to be this color from, it's just kind of a nude, lighter nude than my skin tone. But you could use like a face powder that's lighter than your skin tone as well. And that is just from my giant Sephora palette I got for Christmas. So, yeah. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And I'm just taking this little Sigma brush. It's like my favorite highlighter brush. I don't know. It's an eye shading brush technically, but I don't use brushes really for what they're supposed to be used for, so yep. Okay, so I'm just taking that light nude color, putting that right on my crease, right in the inner corner as well. We're going to blend that out so it doesn't look like so incredibly intense. Since the blacks aren't quite as even as I wanted them to be, totally fine. You can just fix it by adding more Carbon. So I call it the nameless eyeshadow. So just add a little bit more Carbon, then blend sparingly with the big MAC brush, MAC blending, tapered blending brush. Alright, now what we are going to do is do under the eye, and I am just taking that same little pencil brush I used for covering up my acne, which you can still see. I apologize, I am a teenager, so gonna happen. Here, let me zoom in on the eye. And I am taking, again, if there's fallout, that's fine, you can just clean it up, but I am taking my little Carbon eyeshadow on this pencil brush. Just blending that like that. If that looks a little bit thick, which it is, what I'm going to do is take that highlighter, again, highlighter brush, it's clean, but you can just like soften it up a little bit, go back in, make it like so. Okay, so I'm going to fix that off camera as well, just because it got a little bit messy. But I am going to off camera do this little thing, sorry. Oh my gosh, my voice is so bad. Sorry, I am going to do that on camera. But I'm going to do my liner off camera, and I'm just going to show you what mascara I'm using because it's kind of no point of doing it on camera. I am using this Urban Decay Urban Lash mascara. Alright guys, so I am back, and I did this liner on both of the sides, and I just did the mascara and all of that. So yeah, now I'm going to do one of the little crystals just on camera and do these three off, just because they're a little bit tricky, but just kind of show you how easy it is to do. So this is what I use. It's just Duo eyelash adhesive, which is the best eyelash adhesive for applying like really big lashes like this, or even just like very natural bridal lashes. It's just absolutely incredible. I wouldn't recommend using any other one just because they kind of freak me out, like the ones that come with the drugstore packaging. Quick side note, buying lashes for really cheap is very, very smart because lashes, I just feel like they're still good quality, so I would suggest buying them at the drugstore, but just investing your money. It's not too expensive, it's like $5 or $6, but I would get the bigger one. I just have the small one right now, but I would invest in that. And so yeah, it is white. I got the white one because I feel like the dark one just is kind of doomed for mistakes. I would do that if I was like better at applying lashes, but what I'm going to do is just do the tiniest little dot right there. Here, I'm going to zoom in. Ooh, too much. Just like that. Perfect. And yeah, so now what you're gonna do is just take these little nail crystals. I just got these, I'm using these, but I just got these at Urban Outfitters for like really cheap, and you're just gonna pick one up with your tweezers. Just like that. And just put it on and let it dry. Same process for all of them right there in the kind of inner corner area. And I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so I did those crystals and I decided to just do two. I took the third one off. Felt like it was a little bit too extravagant, and I like it more with two anyway. They look a little bit off-centered right now because the glue hasn't dried yet, but it's kind of an illusion. But I'm not perfect. So now for the lips, I'm gonna zoom out a tiny bit. Now for the lips, I am going to take Viva Glam 6. It is a nice berry color. Really love it. And I love what Viva Glam stands for, and I love all of the colors. This is a luster, so it's kind of sheer coverage. But it just gives enough color to make it kind of, the eyes pop, and I think a berry lip would look good with it. So it's kind of a glossy berry lip, and yeah, that is the conclusion of this video. Sorry, I had to put that lipstick down. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Don't forget to watch my other videos, and yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye.